Harden at the 2 with Harris at small forward. LaMarcus Aldridge out there with Kevin Durant. And it's MP in at the point guard position. And that one falls for Towns.
And when you watch Towns, one thing is clear. He's one of the best in the league. He gives you so much when he's on the floor.
Here's MP. It doesn't go for him. So Minnesota will take it the other way. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
And you know, I mean, they played with great energy all the way through. Just fell a little bit short.
Yeah, they were really close right there. Just couldn't string together a few key plays to help get them over the top for the win.
And you know, Grant, with Towns, he's arguably one of the top dozen big men in the league.
And you forget how young he is, B.A. I mean, a few years from now, he might be top 5. He has all the tools necessary to be a superstar.
That one drops for him. Aldridge has got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, that's exactly the kind of activity on the offensive glass that makes Aldridge special.
MP against Russell. Lays it up and banks it in. Russell's got 10.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here. Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case. And, you know, Beasley saw a bigger role last year. Full slate of starter minutes were his, and it led to a career high in numbers for him.
That one drops. He ties it up. Beasley, a much bigger part of this team, was more a role player early in his career.
And he's a bigger part of this team, B.A., for good reason. He's a natural scorer who can fill it up, and he gives you a legitimate outside threat, and has now become a top option for this offense.
The Timberwolves have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second, and the foul called on MP. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. Free throw is good from Russell.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
The drive by MP, and MP throws it down.
Taking initiative on the drive. When MP sees a lane open up, he rips right through it.
Stolen by MP. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
15 foul. At the line for the Nets, MP. Shooting 1.
Free throw good, MP.
Boy, the perfect blend of style and substance. MP entertains fans and dominates opponents.
Beasley outside. Okogie into the lane. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And here's MP from outside, from 13, and there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by MP. MP's got his 3rd assist of the night. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. And the first one at the line is good.
As it's always good to see a young player start to mature in front of our eyes, and Russell has been that kind of guy. He's done a great job figuring out how to become a better leader.
And here's MP. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Nets up by 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. 3rd quarter action in just a bit. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
McDaniels at power forward with Towns at center. The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. And it's Okogie in at the 3. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Edwards. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
From deep, MP hits a three-pointer. MP's got 19 points.
On offense, MP has been locked in, just going after shots, hitting them again and again.
Here's Russell. He's got 16. Over MP. Durant pulls it in. The Nets with the lead.
Well, you know, in high school, he was a star. In college, the same thing. Durant got drafted second back in 2007, then immediately became an all-star.
The Timberwolves shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Pass to Russell. Now here's Towns. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right. Iron and down. Towns has got 14 points for the game. And Durant averaged over 20 points a game his rookie year.
And B.A. also won Rookie of the Year as well. Since then, he's won just about every individual honor you possibly could. First ballot consensus Hall of Famer when it's time.
Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. With the dunk.
Guys absolutely feeling it when Russell heats up. Showtime.
Timeout called, Brooklyn. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, B.A. The Minnesota Timberwolves and their sister franchise, the Lynx, under new management, or at least...
Substitution on the court. Shooting for Brooklyn, Kyrie Irving at the line for one.
You know, off the court, Kyrie Irving has done some incredible things. One example, financially supporting WNBA players who sat out the 2020 wobble season. Kyrie is more than a basketball player, always engaged with the world around him, and always interesting things he has to say.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets, ending the quarter up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. Harrison Durant in as the forwards. James Harden out there with MP. And it's Millsap in at center.
Like how Beverly takes on challenges. This guy's a pit bull in his competitiveness. Aggressive at shooting over the defense, even when they're all in him.
And so it's Minnesota with it. 11-point game. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. Pass to Beasley. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Millsap. Beasley misses. And the Nets shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. Now MP. Jacks up a 3. Oh, another miss by MP. Well, the Timberwolves shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Knocked away. Over to the wing. Beverly for 3. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. From deep, MP. Again, MP missing.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hand.
Beyond the arc. And MP with the three.
For three.
MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Pass to Reed. Shoots over Millsap. That one rolls around and rims out. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. MP outside. And the Nets, another three.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And Minnesota calls time here. MP really making a difference here.
With the way he's cooking, they have to find a way to run him off his spot more.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Towns, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Anthony Edwards. And Russell is subbed in for Beverly. And the Nets also making a change. Whiteside, he's checked in for Millsap.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He stressed the need to protect the ball. He said, quote, turnovers are killing us. We can't keep giving away possessions. It's a great way to agitate a coach. Let's send it back to the broadcast table now.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
5 on the clock. And it's Russell, that time on the assist from Towns. Russell's got 22.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that
2
pass.
minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
MP against Russell. From deep, MP. And the Nets, another three.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Russell into the lane. And Whiteside with a block.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding in getting his arms up and denying shooters.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. Russell to pass to Towns. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Hassan Whiteside. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Nets.
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
It also seems like they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially offensively.
Brooklyn has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Back to Durant. MP against Edwards. Throws it up high, and Durant with the big finish.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Nets.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And this victory will put them at 36 wins on the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. And now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Now here's MP. Takes a three. Rebound Minnesota.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Here's Russell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Boy, you look at Russell repeatedly making plays around the rim. His imagination and creativity allow him to do so.
MP with it. Unloads. Can't get it to fall. So we see the Nets taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to